Hello, my name is Lindsay Ross, and I'm a hydrometeorologist here at Vieux and Associates Incorporated in Norman, and I work with radar and rain gauge data. A hydrometeorologist is, when people ask me what I do, I basically try and specify that a hydrometeorologist works with radar and rain gauge data or data having to do with precipitation. Well, we start off each day working together. I'm one of 6 hydrometeorologists, and we work on a major client project that involves radar cleanup for multiple radars. And then we each split off and work on individually assigned client projects, which is usually for a smaller area, cleaning up radar data from one radar source. And we also have to complete monthly reports for those projects. So right now for my client projects, I'm working on February monthly reports. And then when we're not working on those, we have special request projects. One of the more recent ones that we've worked on that people would be familiar with would be Hurricane Harvey over the Houston area. Growing up in Oklahoma had a lot of influence on my career choice. I feel like living in a state that experiences all types of weather kind of piqued my interest, and I'm from Norman, so it was kind of convenient that I wanted to be a meteorologist. OU is right here. It's one of the top schools. So anytime I tell people that I'm a hydrometeorologist, as soon as they hear the word meteorologist, they kind of assume I'm on TV or that I go storm chasing all the time, which is not the case. There are many different areas of study and profession within meteorology. One thing that some people might not realize is that radars can detect things in the atmosphere other than precipitation. They can pick up smoke from fires, migrations of birds, insects, dust or dirt that's picked up by the wind. And so a main part of my job is radar data cleanup. That's usually one of the first steps in any major project. And so we have to take the time to go through and filter out those things that aren't precipitation, or what we refer to as ground clutter, because the client is ultimately interested in the precipitation. What I like best about my job is that the work I do contributes to research for clients that are interested in sewer system response and kind of planning and the design of urban infrastructure. And ultimately, this type of research can lead to improvements to lessen the effects of flooding. Well, I knew probably since middle school that I wanted to be a meteorologist. And so I made sure to study all the math and science that I could. I took a lot of calculus physics classes during college. For a bachelor's degree in meteorology, it's very math and physics dependent. So I just made sure to take all of those types of classes. The advice I would have for meteorology specifically is definitely focus on math and science, and just make sure to network, put yourself out there, and definitely intern and job shadow if you can, because that's going to give you more of a taste of what a job or career path would look like with a specific agency. So one of the challenges that's relevant to what we're working on right now is dealing with rain gauge data during winter storms. So some of our clients are up in the Northeast United States, and there has been a surplus of snow. So when it snows, or if there's freezing rain or sleet, rain gauges can freeze over, basically stop reporting. Or if there's snow that piles up on those, they report values higher than what was actually recorded. So what we have to do as hydrometeorologists is kind of determine which gauges are performing correctly and which gauges to kind of trust. Thank you for watching this episode of Yes Science. If you have friends or anyone you know interested in meteorology, feel free to share this video. If you want to see more interesting interviews or experiments, head over to yesscienceshow.com. Thanks.